want to welcome you to Monday. Praise God for the new day He's given us to serve Him as we've made it through our first weekend of getting back to worship here at Bayou Vista Baptist Church. We're one of literally, I guess, hundreds, if not thousands of churches that had their first opportunity to get back in God's house this past Sunday. We had two worship services at 9 and 11, and I'm proud to say that we were probably about 60% of what we normally would have had we been meeting prior to the time of the virus. So that's going to pick up. I'm really excited that our folks were able to come, and many others, as they feel more comfortable, will be joining us in the weeks that are ahead. So we keep pressing on. And you might say, Brother Steve, why are you sitting where you're sitting there in the sanctuary? Well, I was just thinking, we are back to meeting, and those meetings, God willing, will pick up. And we will continue to have more of those, and we'll start moving into Sunday school and moving into our Wednesday night events, and hopefully having youth and children's activities and things of that sort that are picking up. And it raises really the question as we move forward, what do we do next? What do we do next? Well, I think we need to understand that what we do next is not a matter of an event, an activity, a schedule, a calendar. It's not about what we do, it's what we are. And so I have purposely sat here in this position to show you something. If you look behind me and you look on this side and you see the sconce lit up that we put in a few years ago, have them all over the sanctuary. It's well lit. And then over my other shoulder, you see the cross that's illuminated. We've had an illuminated cross in the baptismal for many, many years. When we renovated the sanctuary, we changed the type of cross we had, the style of it, it's new. But the illumination of it is still the same. So both of these are just lit up. And I was thinking about where we're headed as a church. I don't necessarily know what it looks like in terms of events and activities and schedule. All that's kind of fluid. But I do know this, we need to shine. We've been trying to shine during the weeks we weren't meeting. We got back yesterday to hopefully begin shining again corporately. But shining is not a matter of activity. It's a matter of purpose. Think about it. We shine when we don't meet together. We shine when we do meet. We shine when we have a regular schedule. We shine when we can't come on the campus. We shine when we're at home. We're shining when we're at the store. We're shining when we're at work. Shining is why you are. I want to show you something. I have this in my office. It's a little lighthouse. And I got this lighthouse the first year I went to Nova Scotia on a mission trip. I've had the privilege now of going 6 different times. And 5 of those 6 times, I made it my point to get a new lighthouse. This is the first one I got. And now I have 5 of those on my bookcase in my office. And every time I look at them, it reminds me of my love for the people of Nova Scotia, as well as the work that's going on specifically in Cape Breton Island, where I've been those many times. I've actually kind of designated the 5 lighthouses to the 5 works that I've had the privilege of being involved with. And so that's a real joy in my life. But a lighthouse does something. It lights. That's all it does. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays put right where it is. It has one purpose. It is to be illuminating that which is outside of it. And I think that's what God would tell us as we turn back to Matthew 5 and hear Jesus' words at the Sermon on the Mount. What's next for Bayou Vista Baptist Church? What's next for you? What's next for the church in America? What's next for the church around the world? Well, I think it's simple. Light yourself up. What does that look like? Look behind me. Just be lit so that people can see you. And Jesus made this very clear. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds. Praise your Father in heaven. You notice he doesn't say anything there about the specifics of what they were to do. He just gives them a general word: stay illuminated. And what happens when we're all illuminated? The light is the brightest. But if we're individually dim, then the light is sedated. Church, we're called to be lit up. So what do we do going forward? I really don't know. We're hoping in early June that we get to restart some things that we haven't been able to do for a while, but I don't know. But here's what I've got to do individually. Steve Kelly's got to be lit up. I need to be lit up when I do these videos. I need to be lit up when I preach on Sundays, whether it's recorded or in front of a live church congregation. I need to be lit up at home with my family, that they know that I'm the real deal at my house. I need to be the real deal with my extended family. I need to be the real deal in my neighborhood. I need to be lit up. Church, we need to light the world. And if we're not lighting the world, it's our fault. You see, here's the deal. You can blame the virus for interrupting your schedule, but you cannot blame the virus for dimming your light. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's the key to today's message. You can say the virus stopped me from doing this and it stopped me from doing that, but only you have stopped yourself from shining. So that's the message of the day. What's next? Stay lit up. What's next? Shine for Jesus. What's next? Take up your cross and follow him so that the world might see the Jesus who's illuminated in you. Praise God for a new week. Going to keep it short today. I know you appreciate that because this pastor can be a long-winded guy. But I pray this, that you wouldn't know me by the length of my messages, but you will know me by the light of my life. God bless you. Have a great week. And I will hope to see you with a lengthier message as we do our Bible study on Wednesday. Have a great day.